So I can explain a little bit about these guitars. I'm not sure what exactly you're interested in, but you like Fenders and...
Pre-CBS mainly, yeah.
Strats, Telecasters?
Mainly Strats. I have one Tele from 65,
cool.
but mainly Strats.
Yeah, so we brought a selection of some high-end stuff that we have in the store that we usually don't put on display, but when it's a show we can do it, and we can actually test them a little bit too. So we have the P-Bass 63, we have the clean Strat from 63, we have another clean Strat from 64. Almost no issues on these guitars. This one has had something installed on the top, which we're trying to figure out what it is, but
I couldn't tell. That's a weird pattern,
something that's been installed there. But they all have stories from musicians. Many of these have the same owner from when they bought it new, imported by Hagström to Scandinavia, sold in either Norway or Finland or Sweden,
that's cool.
and played in dance bands or the pop bands from that era.
Cool.
And this one has that story, this one has that story. That's a second year, 1955, in very clean condition, almost no wear. The tuners almost look polished.
They look
so
new.
You can tell that the owner has been very particular with this guitar. That's a refinished 63.
That's a good job.
Pretty good.
Very nicely done.
Yeah. We have a clean finish 63 that at one point had a humbucker installed. So the original pickguard is in the case and it was cut up in the wood. But original finish and original everything else. But that people didn't really have respect for keeping originality back then. So I'm not sure if you see these in Denmark. But
I've seen those.
the extra switches, which this one had. So they route a little bit in the wood, and they put this in to turn the pickups on and off. And 50% of people did that right away. Took it from the music store, had this done.
It hurts to think about.
Or they got the wrong color and they wanted the good color, the Fiesta Red, and they did this right away. So this was done in 1966, refinished to red.
So it's not a Selmer?
But it's not. It was done in Sweden, and it was signed by the guy who did it inside. So there's a little story on the neck. Finished and restored by Göran Malmberg, one of the famous guitar makers in Sweden. He made the ABBA guitar, the star shape.
Oh, really?
In 1966. So it was pretty new back then. And he made it red, and he refinished the neck, probably because it was worn. So he just made it look good for the customer.
Cool.
And he had a method where he slid the decal off the guitar, refinished and slid it back on. So he saved the decal. That's why it's a little bit worn right now. But it's fun. We spoke to him yesterday, and he told us the story.
Still alive?
He's still alive.
Wow. That's cool.
This one has.
And it's funny that he documented it back then, because then they would just consider it a guitar, not what it is today.
Yeah, that's very cool. That's dated and who did it and where. We like that very much. The more stories, the more old pictures. Like this guitar when it was used on stage back in the day by the guitar player.
I love his sideburns.
Yep.
They're big.
And the big pants.
That's cool.